Hey everybody, what's up? So I got my Twizzlers, I got my soda. So I made a video the other day. And by the way, I will be talking about this video you're seeing right here, right after the main topic of today, which is what was actually in the sky over the entire western hemisphere of the United States on July 22nd. Of course, if you listen to the media,
a lot of Utahns saw something in the sky last night that some thought could be an extraterrestrial occurrence.
Was it a UFO? April Baker is here to answer that question. April, we need to know.
I hate to burst people's bubble. It was actually Elon Musk, not literally him, but a service provided by his company SpaceX. According to findstarlink.com, what people saw was a chain of satellites called Starlink that provides internet to parts of the world. The site says it was visible from Logan to Salt Lake City to St. George around 10:20 last night. This isn't the first time either. Fox 13 News has also reported these sightings in February, May, and December of 2021.
But I'm not so sure. To me, the most untrustworthy institution we have are the government and the media. But what about you? Are you buying this story? I didn't think so. This seems to be the go-to story for plausible deniability these days. Got a problem? Just blame Musk. Well, I'm not 100% sure on that. And if you're here, my guess is you don't think so either. Or if you're here, maybe you yourself saw it and have questions. Well, hopefully I can provide some answers for you. Of course, believe what you want, to all their own, and hey, maybe you're right. But after thoroughly looking at this one over the last several days, I found out that this one was actually much bigger than just that 400 miles of radius that I initially reported on and I talked about then. Whatever it was extended, like I said, throughout the entire western hemisphere. Wyoming, Oregon, California, Colorado, and yes, all the way down into Texas, for a total radius. If you just look at Salem and you look at Colorado and you look at Texas and you just kind of throw the other things aside, that's still 3,100 miles. Probably even much more if you count in the whole area. Like I said, the whole western hemisphere. You may be wondering why I don't think this was Starlink. Well, I combined my on-the-ground eyewitness testimonies here and drawings, yes, drawings, somebody drew this thing, got a good look at it, of what they saw along with the testimony of my listeners. Because Ground Zero is where you want to start for truthful answers, not Channel 5. Plus I took into account what I visually saw in those videos to come to my own personal conclusion, which is what I'm going to be discussing with you right here today. Plus, of course, some other sightings. Well, one other sighting. I lost my other video that I put together for you at the end of this video. So if you like this, hit that subscribe button right now. Help me attain wealth beyond my understanding so I can be like Elon Musk and throw some satellites to throw us all off in the sky. Anyways, let's get right into this. Some of my theories here by first showing you a video of Starlink, then a video of the sighting, and then some side-by-side comparisons to see how these differ and how they are similar. So go ahead and take a look. So yeah, it's close. I get it. But like one of my viewers said, he thinks some of these videos are Starlink and some maybe are not. One thing I will say is I've sort of been running through this possibility that there may have been two separate sightings as well, and there are some eyewitness testimonies to back up this claim, as the object or objects were reported in different locations traveling in opposite directions. When it was reported in Oregon, one witness said the object was moving from south to north, but the witness in Colorado claims it was moving from north to south. Sure, there could be some error there, and I don't know about you though, but I'm pretty sure satellites do not change direction mid-flight. So there is a chance some might have seen Starlink that night, and also maybe something else, possibly something using Starlink as a diversion or cover to make that case for plausible deniability for our media. So here too are some photos, one from Texas and one from Oregon, similar but yet quite different. One seems more like a bright light, like a meteor being destroyed by re-entry or entry into our atmosphere. The other more like a dull, white, pill-shaped object and much less bright, at least to me. Maybe you saw it, maybe I'm wrong. Comment below, let me know your eyewitness sightings, because that's what I really want to know. So I'm going to go ahead and move close into this object and brighten it up so you can see what I'm seeing here. As I did, I made out a discernible outline of what we're looking at. I'll go ahead and outline it for you. You can better understand here what I'm seeing. And this isn't the only video in which you can make out this structure of this object. As you see, it appears pill-shaped, though not like a string of lights like some have been saying. There's also the trajectory here, which, if these are the same sightings, running from Salem, Oregon, southeast until it reaches Basalt, Colorado, if that's how you say it. I'm sorry if you live there and I'm not saying it right. Where it makes a slight right and actually turns more due south towards San Angelo, Texas. Like I said, if these are the same sightings. Again, I've never seen a satellite make this kind of maneuver. Furthermore, some accounts here, like the one in Wyoming, got a closer look at what was up there, and it doesn't look anything like a satellite to me or a row of satellites. Instead, something much more like the Tic Tac UFO, which luckily this observer was able to get close enough to make out the details. Here's the picture he drew of this unidentified object. So what do you think about this? I mean, I guess Starlink can change direction, maneuver turns, and has windows. I don't think so. And that's why this story for me just isn't cutting it, at least of yet. I thought for sure people would stop commenting after the press release, but they haven't. Why do you ask this? Because they know what they saw was no Starlink in the sky that night, making this whole story much less convincing for me at least. But the real question here is, what do you think? After I've laid out some of this evidence, do you believe it was Starlink? Two sightings? Or was it just an all-out mothership? Or something else entirely? Do you have any ideas? Let me know in the comments. Plus, hit me up if you saw this. I know there's more of you out there to give me more information on the sighting. And what did you think? Your opinion is valued here, and I want to know more. So, like I said, let me know. Plus, if you have the time of your sighting or sightings, that would be really helpful in trying to figure out a better true direction that this object was moving in. But anyways, guys, that's all I really have for this one right now. So let's go ahead and jump into the new sighting that was seen in Tacoma, Washington, of a bright orb that ripples and fluctuates in the sky, not moving for over 9 minutes, guys. This video takes place for 9 minutes, so warning, this is an extensive sighting, and the video you're about to see, like I said, is 9 minutes long. I'm going to play it in its entirety. You'll see at one point they zoom back and show us a street light for better perspective. They also take their time and zoom in very close several times here. But I'm not going to talk too much through this one, probably not at all. until it's over. So if you want, when you're ready, you can skip to this time. Or maybe if I can figure out how to make chapters, I'll do that for you. But I'm still pretty new to all this YouTube stuff. So yeah, here it is. Check it out.
Changing colors.
Huh?
Changing colors. Perfect night tonight. Sleep out.
Yeah, I got it. Shit. Oh, it's steady. What the fuck is that?
Get the phone out and check the phone out. No, it's changing colors. I made it.
There it is.
Beautiful.
I keep wanting to sink. Oh shit. There Steady. How could this possibly be? I'm going past it. What the hell is it? Man, I wish I could just sit on it. But it's just impossible. Mosquito bugger. Wow. Whatever that is, it's not a star because I can go right past it.
She's turning red too.
Okay, so what is your opinion? This definitely isn't Starlink. You can see it fluctuates in color and at times seems to create its own aura. But the evidence I got here is when he zooms in or very close, this is way too bright, way too low to be any kind of satellite or plane. Plus guys, it doesn't move for over 9 minutes. Maybe longer, the video ends. It stays stationary in the sky, a sure sign of some form of technology we don't know about or understand, and most likely not made by us. I think it's time to understand as people we are not alone in this universe, and the nearest star system to our own is far, yes, but on a cosmic scale, Proxima Centauri is only 4 light years away, and not out of reach of even our own goals given the resources. Maybe these sightings are originating close by, maybe they're accessing our threat potential, or could they have destroyed their own home planet and be looking for another suitable place? Maybe they're just curious onlookers, but something is going on up there, for good or for bad. And I have a gut feeling that just tells me we are not as safe as we think we are. Anyways, what do you think this could be? Any ideas? Hit me up in the comments. And did you see it over Washington? As always, if you did, like I just said, comment below, and maybe together we can make sense of all this. And if you have any sightings of your own, upload them to YouTube, then send me a link at interstellarhappenings@gmail.com. I'd be happy to take a look at all your clips and maybe show your video on my channel someday. Plus, don't forget, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, share it with your friends, family, because God knows YouTube isn't going to help this little channel. Just like the government, we need to start a grassroots movement to force them to take notice. So like I said, comment. There's no such thing as a dumb comment. And of course, hit that subscribe button for more Interstellar Happenings.